There was also reports of you, Oprah, okay, going around trying to get people to sell their land. So which one is it? You want to help the people, or you want to kick them while they down? Not even kick them. You want to karate chop, monkey stomp they mother while they're down, and then part your lips on this internet to ask us for money? Kiss our
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Yes, Oprah Winfrey has finally responded to all of the online backlash that she received in a CBS interview with a bunch of brown nosers. Oprah and The Rock split the bill, said $5 million each to launch the People's Fund of Maui. And then both of them asked their fans on Instagram and TikTok to donate the rest of the money, which, by the way, already plenty of other fundraisers have already gotten to that, along with the Red Cross, the Hawaii Committee Foundation, the Maui United Way, and other organizations have already authorized and raised up $100 million for the people of Maui from the $5.5 billion of damages and the 115 people who sadly passed away, and along with their families. But Oprah says that she's going to donate $5 million out of her pocket. The rest of you guys go ahead and cover up the rest, right? So she responded by saying just a bunch of conspiracy theorists, and that it was just a bunch of slander.
Maui was created by you and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, in which you both poured time, effort, and millions to kick it off yourselves.
5 million, okay.
Yet and still, it faced online criticism.
Well, this is a really great point about
See how he's shocked?
being happier in the midst of an onslaught of being terrorized and vilified online. Because I was thinking, what if I didn't really know who I am? What if I didn't have the assurance of Invictus, that I am the master of my own fate and the captain of my soul? If
It would have taken you down.
It would have taken, it will take you out. Yeah. So all of the online, being
slander and
slammed,
attacks,
lies, conspiracy theories.
Right there. I was vilified and terrorized online. I'm the true victim in this situation, not the people of Maui, who I donated, and they should be grateful for my $5 million to them. Just a bunch of ungrateful people that I donated, 0.001% of my net worth to these people, and then after that, I bought out a bunch of land right from underneath the locals' noses, right? Pardon the interruption, everybody. Just to give you guys a quick reminder to please like the video, subscribe to the channel, because the channel has been growing very rapidly. I'm very grateful for that, and that's because of you guys. I really appreciate it. Hit a like on this video so we can get into the algo and start red-pilling the simps and the libtards here on the internet. Let's get back to the video. So check out this article right here from the Daily Mail. Oprah Winfrey snaps up 870 acres on Hawaii Island, Maui for $6.6 million on top of her 100 acres she already owns, amid anger from locals who say rich, mega rich people just like her and Mark Zuckerberg are pricing them out. And this is what pissed off a lot of local people. They've been doing this for years. Not only just Oprah, it's Mark Zuckerberg, it's Bill Gates as well, that have been buying up a lot of this land. And a lot of people already know what they're trying to do: start their new satellite city. It's a coincidence that none of Oprah's land or Bill Gates or Zuckerberg, all of that shit was completely unburned, unscathed from Maui's wildfires. But all of the people that were living paycheck to paycheck got totally wiped out. $5.5 billion of damage. So where she is worth $3 billion, donates $5 million to the people of Maui and says, praise me, right? So, of course, Oprah is just one of several billionaires that's been swiping up Hawaii, and it's been frustrating a lot of the locals who are openly saying that it's pricing them out of the market, of course. And that leads me to multiple reports that have been going online that Oprah Winfrey hired a private firefighting team to protect her land before the fires. Does that not sound suspicious? This conspiracy theorist online said it the best.
You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that you somehow managed to hire a private firefighting team to protect your land before the fires started. You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that instead of taking some of that land and housing even a small portion of those displaced people, you've hired a private security team to keep them off your land.
Damn.
You're so concerned about Maui that you simply haven't had time to denounce any of the shady real estate deals which are robbing people of everything they have. You know, like the ones you were involved in that helped you acquire that land for pennies on the dollar of what it was actually worth.
Whoa.
You're so concerned about Maui that instead of taking what would amount to a year's salary for you and 4 or 5 of your billionaire friends, which could be used to rebuild the entire place in a matter of months, you're jumping on social media and asking the American public, most of whom can't afford to pay their rent right now, to do it for you. You're so concerned about Maui that it's more important that you get social media points than that you help.
She's just like a politician, of course. We know that. We know what the deal is, but of course, Oprah still wants to play that she is just slandered and all of this stuff is just a bunch of conspiracy theorists, not actually the truth. Well, that was just one person online that spoke about it. Let's hear about exactly what's been going on with the people of Maui. Check out this video right here of a local that lives there and what she had to say.
We need help because we're being told by people from the mainland who are culturally insensitive, you're telling us to fill out this paperwork so that you can give us the least amount of money. And I want to know when we get to go back to our home in Wainea. Maybe it's gone, but for reasons that I don't want to discuss, we need to go back there. Are you guys going to just scrape it all away and say disaster zone? And America's going to get what they want, their satellite city?
Oh, shit.
Because this was planned years ago. We couldn't even have our pastor come in and ask us if we need prayer in the very beginning, but Oprah could come in. Who is she? Who is she? They said, oh, she knows the governor. We didn't need her in there in Bowen High. Get her out. We're not the ones living up in Laniapoku. Not one of those houses burned. Puamana is still there. Lahaina Shores is still there. Everything beyond the Civic Center is there, but the homes where we were working, where we were scraping, where we had less than $1,000 a month to pay for our basic needs of gas and food. We busted our and this is what we get. Nobody called us. Our phones didn't work from 5 in the morning.
See?
The fire was not 10 o'clock when I went to work. The fire was still there. There was no water.
Yeah, no water.
Tell me if that's coincidence. No water, no warning. And everybody talking about the satellite city before the fire. Lahaina gonna be the first satellite city. Well, hey, Jeff Bezos, you got what you wanted. Oprah, you got what you wanted. And the guy who owns the nut, you got what you wanted. Us all over. That's what happened. We need help in Lahaina. Who's gonna come now and ask us, can I pray for you, Auntie? Can I help you with the paperwork?
And yes, exactly. Oprah Winfrey totally ignores the fact that the governor of Hawaii, Josh Green, failed the Maui people by not responding on time. Many people's phones didn't work. The satellites were gone. They put barriers around to keep the wildfires at bay, basically trapping the people of Maui over there. That led to 115 people passing away and still 385 people that were unaccounted for till today. So that was the fault of the governor, but Oprah doesn't criticize him. No, she's too busy criticizing the people online that know the truth and know exactly what they're doing over there in Maui. And Oprah's a part of the system. She's buddy-buddy with the governor. Like I said before, Oprah donates to the Democratic Party, who have been responsible for the inflation that a lot of these people are feeling today. And this is a big reason why we're living paycheck to paycheck. And yet she still has the audacity to say, hey, donate to the people of Maui. I'm going to donate a small percentage, 5 million, boom, boom, boom. You guys donate the rest. That's the problem of, the fact that she believes that the people are this dumb and this stupid, and she could just go on television with a bunch of brown nosers and say, yes, I'm righteous and you are not, and I know what's best and you don't. Actually, so let's just hear exactly what the excuse was for the governor, Josh Green, on why he failed to protect the people of Hawaii. Let's hear what he had to say.
Are there things for which the public deserves an official apology from someone for all of these things being missed and leading to this thing?
Look, I can't speak to when people will apologize for this tragedy. I mean, I'm heartbroken, and I will tell you, and anyone out there, I am so sorry that you went through this. Of course, I'm just one person, okay? It's the world that has to apologize for what we have become, which is we have become a world where we turned our backs on global warming and we didn't prioritize things in advance. Now,
Wow. So he's saying, I don't have to apologize. The world has to apologize because global warming is what happened here. I don't need to. I'm just one guy. Even though he failed to provide water and firefighters to protect the people of Maui, he had barriers around there. He is responsible for over 100 people passing away. Absolutely pathetic on Josh Green's behalf, right? Making excuses, all to say it's the world's fault, XYZ. And Oprah Winfrey has nothing to say about the lack of preparation. Of course, she was prepared for the fires, but the island of Maui was clearly not prepared. And that's just the lack of taking responsibility, right? Oprah, on the other hand, always partying it up with her billion-dollar friends, right? Partying it up, donating to the Democratic Party, having all types of fun. What do I got to do to be invited to Oprah Winfrey's party? And of course, all she had to do was get on the show, the CBS morning interview, and just have a bunch of brown nosers bail her out and say, no, you're right, Oprah.
So we thought starting the fund with $10 million would be a great idea because
Great idea.
Any of us who've ever been to any benefit, you know, you go to a benefit and somebody gives $10 million, that's called a good night.
Right.
So we thought
Yeah, okay.
$10 million would start off the fund. We'll do what Dolly did, get other people to give money, and then we'll put it directly into the people's bank accounts. I was so excited. I was so excited about it.
It's still a good idea.
And then I got up the
Still
next
should be.
Look at that. All their noses
Here's
are being...
Oprah's point.
Look at this guy.
If you take your time, your
Bunch of brown
money, your
nosers.
resources, your life, and you give the love that other people need, especially in their times of need, that is the secret to happiness. Happiness
really?
is love.
That's right.
Happiness is love.
Happiness
Thank you,
is
Arthur.
Full
love.
stop.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happiness is love. Full
Thank you,
stop.
Arthur.
Oh, man, the pathetic of CVS covering up all of the backlash for Oprah Winfrey is absolutely, of course, pathetic, right? Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. This has been Project VOPod. I'm your host, Jake Varr. Comment down below all of your thoughts. Like the video so we can get into the algorithm and start red-pilling the simps and the libtards here on the internet. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Trump 2024. Peace.